Hey, what's up guys? In this video I have an awesome perfect pelt glitch. Now I found this early in chapter 2. I've been doing a lot of hunting and not many of the missions, so this is the first time I'm encountering it. What you need to do is go over to Flatneck Station, visit the Reverend. You have a message saying that he has something for you. Just a little tip, before you start this, I would create a save point before you start the mission. Also, get a temporary horse so you have 2 horses with you for the journey. Okay, so toward the end of the mission, the Reverend ends up running through a field full of sheep. And as you're chasing them, the sheep don't move at all. They just kind of sit there. So kind of sent off a little message in my head saying I need to go investigate that. So after you go on the train track and you end up freeing him, basically you get a message saying you have to take him back to camp. So what I did was I went back to that location where the sheep were just to see what I could do with this. So I came back up here. I noticed the sheep again haven't moved. And you'll notice something crazy. Each one of these sheep that you kill perfectly, like with one shot to the head, you will get a perfect pelt from. And you'll see in the clip that like this second one right here, I guess I hit him in the neck, and you know, when I come back and kill him later, it gives me a poor quality. So just keep that in mind. You have to still kill them with one good shot, you know, use the proper weapon, and you'll get a perfect pelt from every single one of these sheep here. They will not run. So I started thinking, you know, how else could I use this? What I ended up doing was I ended up finishing this mission. I ended up creating a save point, and then I ended up going back and playing the save point that I had loaded, as I said earlier in the video, before I started the mission. I came back to the same location, and the sheep were still here. So what I then did was I ended up going up to a place where I needed some bull and I think some cow pelts, and that was up in the Heartland. So I ended up taking my spare horse and the Reverend on my regular horse up into the Heartland, into a place where I knew there was going to be a lot of cows and a lot of bulls already in a set location, not the random ones that spawn. You know, you can use whatever, but just know when you go through, it might be a little harder to find like 3 random deer kind of near the lake. So if you go to an area, and again, this is the area that I'm at. We started at Flatneck, and then he runs to this location, and that's kind of where these sheep are. But like I said, you can go into different areas during a mission like this. Now, missions where you're getting chased and you have to kill people, you know, you don't really have as much success. I did do this again. As I said, I tested it again with another save doing the same exact spot here. And then I investigated a little further, went to another location where I knew there was going to be a farm. And I was able to do the same exact thing. Just know, though, if you're taking, like, cows or bulls, they are bigger than sheep or foxes. So if you have the 2 horses, you'll be able to take 2 of the bigger hides with you. But this is perfect for, say, sheep, fox, you know, any of those smaller ones, deer, that you can actually roll up, and you see that back location on my horse where you can store them there. You can put tons of them on the 2 horses, or if you only have 1, you know, you could go ahead and load up that 1 horse with tons of them. And I did this again. The next mission I did after this one was where you have to rescue Mika from the prison in Strawberry. And as we ended up killing, I think, the last 2 bounty hunters that were coming after us, I ended up going to another location where there was a pig farm, and I did the same exact thing. So, and I know pigs aren't that valuable in the game, but what I'm saying is a mission where you don't have, you know, a bunch of people with you and you all have to go to a certain location. You know, some of those do have a time limit on how long it takes, because then, you know, the outlaws or the law come looking for you. But this one just strictly said take the Reverend back to your camp. So there was really no time frame on the expiration for this mission. So like I said, I was able to go back to this location here after freeing them from the train tracks. And then I ended up going all the way up to the Heartland and getting a bull and a perfect cow. And putting them on my horse. And like I said, because I had 2 horses, I could carry 2 of those bigger pelts. But if you're looking for deer, fox, you know, the smaller types of things, you can load up almost like an unlimited amount between your 2 horses. Or if you have 1, I think I've put at least like 7 or 8. So in this clip, I think there was 10 sheep, and 8 of them I killed perfectly. 2 of them took 2 shots or whatever. So I got 2 poor pelts, which I obviously dropped. And I ended up taking the 8, and I'll show you in a clip later on when I go back to my camp that I do in fact have 8 sheep pelts. Now, I think I've only gotten 1 or 2 sheep pelts the whole entire game, and that's how I have that that sheep cloak that I have on me or whatever. There is a vest that I want that is another 2 sheep. So I can't really picture trying to go out and specifically find sheep. So for me, I definitely took advantage of this. I needed about a total of 4 sheep to craft all the stuff I wanted to. But, you know, you can use this with specifically other locations where you know there's going to be a good amount of animals so that you can get the most out of this. Now, you cannot do this for every mission, as I said. I did it with the free Mika out of prison, but there are some other missions where if you even try to loot people for too long, you know, that you've killed, you know, you fail a mission because more people come on you or somebody got away or something like that. So you have to be really specific. You also cannot do these in those separate missions when you're just, you know, going around the map and then you see a little white blip on the screen saying like there's a certain random encounter. This has to be one of the specific ones that are located on the map where you have to go to an area and investigate to start the mission. So this is obviously great for anybody who wants to go ahead and, you know, do their crafting and you know, get their hunting accomplishments done. You will be able to get, you know, a lot of perfect pelts without any kind of hassle. It's just about knowing what locations to go to. So like I said, you can go and see a small group of deer or a couple foxes here or there, but primarily this is best for the locations where you know there are going to be a lot of animals, so you can go ahead and get the maximum out of this. Alright, so here we are back at the camp. I'm dropping the Reverend off. I'm going to finish the mission, and I'm going to show you that I do have 8 perfect sheep pelts. So it's crazy to have that many pelts of one animal, whatever animal it is, you know, so this will take a lot of hassle away from going and searching for animals on the map. And most locations there's one perfect animal out of a group of 4 or 5, so this would be perfect way to get, you know, those perfect pellets quick. So thank you guys for watching. If you have any comments or any questions, go ahead and leave them and I'll be sure to get back to you guys. Also, if you like the video, can you go ahead and drop a like so that it'll help my videos get noticed and be higher up on the list instead of toward the bottom. Be much appreciated. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you with some more Red Dead Redemption 2 videos.